Ooh, ooh. Juwun, flavor's prettiest, juiciest, and manliest femboy VTuber, Juwun ℙ𝕒𝕗𝓼. At your service, Juwun. Hello, Wind Warrior. Hello, Flavors. Hello, Nimby. Hello. It's been a while. It's been a whole month. It's been a whole month since my last stream. I don't think I even remember if I know how to stream. If I've forgotten everything. But hello. I've missed streaming too. I've missed you guys. How's everything been? Are you guys staying cool? It's supposedly like really hot outside. So I hope everyone's cool. Oh, wait, let me turn off the sound here. Okay, let's shut that off for a little bit. Hello. Again, hello. I know it's been a while. I really do have to apologize for the lack of streams lately. I know I didn't stream very much to begin with, but it's even been longer. It's been really hot down in the south, but my house is well ventilated. I'm glad to hear that. I might have to turn on my fan. It's getting hot already. But I was just trying to center myself. It is kind of hot where I'm at too. It's going up to the hundreds. But I'm pretty sure like further down south it's even hotter. And I don't know if anyone's from like Europe here. I don't think we have any Eurobrows here with us, but apparently things are like so bad it's like melting. So stay cool. Unfortunately for the Eurobros, they don't have AC. So sucks to be them. Sucks to be a Eurobro right now. USA. Really though, dude, they don't have AC in Europe. It's kind of crazy thinking about it, since it's supposed to be like a first world country too. So why they don't have air conditioning is beyond me. Sorry, I'm trying. It's been a while. My whole setup is wonky. Missed this Tiger King. Thank you. I've missed all of you guys too. I miss streaming. You know, if it were in my power to stream more often, I would. But I don't know if I want to share how much is going on right now. Hey, thank you for joining, Captain Weasel. That's kind of wild. Getting a new member on my first day back since forever. But yeah, thank you for joining the Sugar Bros. Thank you. It's been a while. It's been a while too since I've gotten a last member. Wow, that's crazy. But thank you again. I really need to fix up my whole setup because that thing's just gonna stick in there. That's gonna be stuck in there for 3 years, 12 months, and a couple of days. Wait, 3 years, 12 months. That's 4 years. So 4 years, 3 days, and a couple hours. How about that? Not showing my continued support anymore. Wait. That's what the problem is with the ads. I'm not able to see not able to see people's real names anymore. Hoshiko Soma. You've been here last time. I remember you. Hello, JP said. Hello. It's good to see everyone. But yeah, sorry for the extreme lack of streams. It's just that, I mean, you guys are kind of already a little bit in the know of the Tiger Mom situation. And so when you know me by a different name, so don't worry about it. Okay. I'm sorry that the name sounds familiar. I've heard your name before. But when Tiger Mom's around, sorry, I'm just a lot more on edge. On X. Oh, okay. I'm a lot more on edge. I sometimes think that I should just bring back mask, you know. And I should just bring back mask and do things that way, but I'm a little conscious about, I mean, mask is a little conscious about coming out, being that he's messed things up for me. He ruined my life. Just kidding. But I feel like it might be like a debate, you know, like a debate and switch. People have subscribed to the channel for Juwun, and then I'm just gonna debate everyone and then bring out mask, and then people are gonna lose interest. So I've thought about that. I thought about also like just going to creating like long form videos and not live streaming. But then I am a VTuber, a live streamer, professional streamer, by the way, expert professional streamer, by the way. So long form videos are a little bit out of my wheelhouse per se. I was even contemplating on, should I just do a long form video tonight? Because again, I don't know. I don't know when this stream might end. I might have to end the stream sooner. I might have to end the stream later. I don't know. So maybe I should just create a video. But I was thinking, you know, no. I haven't streamed in a long time. I should stream. Hello, Random Verb. Is that literally your first message? I didn't see you earlier. It crawled out of the dungeon. How many riot victims? Doesn't mean you don't make mistakes. Well, mistakes is my middle name. I am Juwun Mistakes Sugar-Bloom. Has it been really 2 months? No, it's been a month and some change. Months and some change. No, a single month. It's been a month with some change. But yeah, I've thought about bringing mask out. But you know what? Mask is a little bit of a nuisance sometimes, and I don't want to debate people. Like I said, people are here for Juwun, not for mask. So I am the star of this show. I have to show my butt. Not show my butt, but show my bring my butt out and do my thing. Not by choice. You get it. You get it. It didn't come out the way I wanted. It didn't come out the way I wanted to say it, but sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and stream. Okay, that's a lot harsher. But here I am. We're streaming. We're gonna be gaming. I'm thinking about chatting more so than just gaming. But yeah, we'll stream. It's been a while. I wanna chat too. I wanna chat. Oh, you're watching Kara. That's good. How's Kara doing? The thing is, when I'm not streaming, I'm also out of the loop. Hates how Mask is more top than him. I don't know. I don't know. Some people would say otherwise. Some people would disagree. And those people would be correct. Excuse me. I count very much. My vote counts the most. But how's everyone been doing? You know, I've been too bad you never finished the card game you were working on. Wait. That was over 2 years ago. That was so long time ago. That's kind of crazy. That you remember that. I do tend to leave a lot of things half baked now, don't I? Lots of projects that I've started, and I got gifted a tabletop. Do I even have Tabletop Simulator? That is crazy. This must have been 2 years ago. Do I have Tabletop Simulator? For some reason, I don't have it. I do remember that. Whoa, this is crazy. Why don't I have it? But you know, what if we went back to doing that? Finishing that game. Oh well. It was a very complicated very complicated card game. Might as well have been like a mobile game. It might be better suited as a mobile game versus a tabletop game. That was very complicated. I wanted it to be like MTG. I did. But I don't have it for some reason. We can probably brainstorm that. Like I said, I have so many projects that I just threw away. If only I could set my mind to one thing, right? Like I have a bit of a I have a bit of a like addictive personality, so when I fixate on something, that's the only thing. Like you've noticed, like Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead was the only thing I streamed for like 3 years. Was it 3 years? It happens when you have a job like yours. I don't know if the having a job like mine can lead to like addictive personalities. But I don't know. Like for the longest time I was just streaming Left 4 Dead. And now for the current addiction is Dune. Oh, why you leave projects on the side? I don't know. I think I just have issues. Like I have fixations that I fixate on for some time, and then would I move on? I move on to something and get fixated on that thing. Like this stupid Dune game. I don't really like. I'm not really sure how much left I have in this game, but I've barely progressed in the story. I've just been fixated on like farming spice. It's kind of stupid, but that is my gameplay loop now. Just farming spice. We will not farm spice. I tend to have really good memory. Good for you. I don't have very good memory. but my gameplay loop has just been farming spice, which is very boring. So we will not. I think it would be boring for the audience, but for me, it would not be boring. Because for me, like farming spice is super exciting. It makes zero sense why it's super exciting. Maybe it makes sense. And you're a nurse, so no. It is super exciting that there's always the threat of the worm there eating you, but I think for the audience, it will just be me like driving my vehicle over purple dust, which might not be super interesting. Playing with the worm. It's the threat of the worm. I do not like playing with the worm. Speaking of X, I haven't used my X in a long time too. I might have just gotten blocked off my Twitter. That's the thing. I don't use social media. I wasn't really like big on social media to begin with. I didn't even bother using social media until I started streaming. Ooh, hello, Count 7. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Staying cool, I hope. Must be even hotter. Further down south. But I hope everyone's staying cool. But what was I talking about again? Make a schedule for your projects, breakthrough you want done, and work on them in those days. If I could only focus on one thing at a time, that would be great. It's gonna in my field, it's kind of annoying that my schedule is never constant. Like I'm always working different days, different weeks. So maybe because of that, I've gotten used to just not creating a schedule. I remember I miss the bingo board as well. Everyone misses the bingo board. But I feel like I have nothing to offer on the bingo board. I don't even know where the bingo thing is anymore. It's not here. It's not on my sources thing anymore. So the bingo board was a nice thing. Maybe in the future. That was another project that I've sort of abandoned. So many projects, like I said, I have abandoned so many projects that I started. That bingo board was a good idea, but that bingo board was very money grubby. There were a lot of things on that bingo board that were triggered by essentially money. I'd like to remind you promised a hand cam stream for my birthday. I don't even remember if I promised it, but I did say I was going to do a hand cam stream. So many abandoned hopes and dreams. I do have your, what do you call that? The chain things. The chain for the hand thingies. Abandoned the femboy wrestling idea. What is that femboy wrestling idea? I think we were just brainstorming like a femboy wrestling league, or are we talking about the choose your own? Not choose your own adventure, but the little AI, the character AI, and all the knee highs that were never showed. We were writing ideas for like a fictional femboy wrestling league. I think there's not a lot left from the thigh highs. There probably aren't a lot of images left. That is also true. It would be really funny to see the dates on these pictures. Yeah, that was a year ago. So that was a year ago. Sorry. I just have to be vigilant. Vigilant. I don't know when this, like I said earlier, this may, or I might have to end the stream earlier or later. I don't know. It will most likely end abruptly. Hello, Lord Fees. Hello. A year is very long, and VTuber, in VTuber timescale, that is quite a long bit of time. Like, I think I've been streaming 3 years. Has it been 3 years? Professional streamer, by the way. Speaking of professional streamers, not in my life. 1 year is not very long in your life. I guess the more years you have in your life, a year becomes shorter and shorter. Which, being 100, 200,000, 200,000 years, that is just like a split second. Split second for me. But speaking of professional VTubers, I caught ℎ𝕙𝕏's debut or re-debut. New model debut last week. That was last week, right? That is how you do a debut. That was pretty good. Like especially for an indie VTuber, that was like super high quality. Beep. Hello, Clanker upstairs. Hello. But that debut was something else, wasn't it? It was like super high quality. He even had an original song, which is the intro is kind of stuck in my head right now. Just the sting, the intro, like the electric guitar intro. Yeah, even the lore video, and not just that, the autistic, the autistic, like the part of the VTuber debut where you list your hobbies and stuff. That's kind of crazy. Where he turns himself into an OC that with Nen powers or something. I don't know much about Hunter x Hunter, so I can't really explain it. But he made himself into like a Nen user who joined the tuber ranks. Oh no, like ℎ𝕙𝕏 re-debuted or debuted their latest model. I don't even know what pronouns ℎ𝕙𝕏 uses. Sometimes I hear like female pronouns, sometimes I hear male pronouns, so I'm confused. I don't know if some of the models, their models use male pronouns and some use female pronouns. But apparently this latest one is a magical girl. So does it make them a male? Does it make them a girl? The reason why I said male is because I have been thinking of a concept. It's not exactly a concept. It's more solid than just a concept. And I was hoping this is like a project that I hope I don't like throw away. I hope this is not like a project that I hope I don't throw away, but magical girl male. Like magical girl parenthesis male. I know this is not completely original. Like apparently, obviously that's what ℎ𝕙𝕏's doing already. But that would be nice. That is literally me. I am a magical girl male. I think it just sounds very funny. But super, super high quality debut. Very, very nice. Really, really good. Must have spent like, there's a whole subgenre of manga about that, like magical girl male. Next June outfit is a magical girl outfit. I wish. Those are models are super expensive. Like I was just contemplating Taiga's debut. This must be like in the tens of thousands. I'm guessing. There's like a super fancy, like the streamer room background. Super super detailed. I need a new one. I need a new streamer room background. Mine is very dark and dingy. Let's make it less dark. There. Now it's less dark. Is it better? I feel like I kind of blend into the background. The colors are so close to mine that I sort of blend. Should I turn the lights off? Should I keep the lights off? With the lights on, I tend to blend into everything. But yeah, I am thinking of a project. A magical girl male project. Which it might take years. It might take years. It probably won't take years, but hopefully sooner than later. Taika with a new model makes me want to get a new model too. Which is a very, very very terrible financial decision. But I feel like this model was never finished. The model that I'm using now, it was never finished. It was a very complicated, I don't know what would happen to the person who was working on this model, but whatever. This is what we got. Gotta make do with what you got. But I was contemplating, like, just look at Taiga's debut. You have to create a, like, nowadays, to catch people's attention, you have to do that. It's so expensive. But I might just be overthinking things, you know. You don't really need to spend that much to debut as a VTuber, but I believe like for someone like Taiga, you really have to go all out because this is your moneymaker, right? This is what you do. This is what you do to make money. I don't do this for money, but Taiga does. So you really have to make it count. There's this magical thing. It's actually called streaming. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, you know. If I debuted or re-debuted, whatever, as a magical girl male, now people won't be debated. Because I feel now if I were to bring mask into the picture, what I think is people will feel like, wow, I'm getting scammed. I was here for June. What is this random purple-haired guy doing here? But if I re-debuted as a magical girl male, now it won't be Jabady, right? It's just a dude who magically transforms into a magical girl. That is essentially what I am. Anyway, that is my idea. But it'll take a very long time because those things are expensive. Models are super expensive. Backgrounds are super expensive. So we gotta make do with what we got and just stream. Like, are you guys okay with mask, or do you think like mask is annoying? Because he is sort of like an antagonist in my life. So bringing him up might be more annoying than, I don't know. But I feel like if I am really embed it into the lore, like really put it part of the channel, then people won't feel like they're debated. I prefer Callan and you own some Gula. Gula would be very difficult. Admittedly, Gula will be extremely difficult to bring because they're a handful. Plus, they don't speak. I find Mask looks too busy and the voice you lose a little annoying. Really? See, that's what I feel the problem with the Mask was. Mask probably is like ℚ𝕝𝕒𝕒𝕗 or not like ℚ𝕝𝕒𝕒𝕗, but not ℚ𝕚𝕝𝕒𝕒𝕗, but like people are here for Juwun, not for Mask. So just, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be. I don't know if ℚ𝕚𝕝𝕒𝕗 is the right term. Is it the right term to use? I don't know. But if I just formalize that into the channel, like the banner and all of that, and have a lore video, or maybe a introduction channel trailer. Do people still do that? Channel trailer, then people won't feel like they're being debated anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come into the channel for something, and then you see something else. But now when it's like advertised, that's how it is, then you'll be more accepting of it. You know, let's put in some music. There, how about that? We've had no music this whole time. Gula would be hard because you'd be using a TTS system as you use Gula's language. Different inflections of Gula. What the hell is ℚ𝕚𝕝𝕒𝕗𝕗? That is the word I'm looking for. Bait and switch. That is the right. I don't know what ℚ𝕚𝕝𝕒𝕗𝕗𝕗 is. But I think I was looking for the bait and switch. That's what I was looking for. But enough about my internal struggles, my internal drama. How was your external struggles? How was your life? How was everyone's life? It's been a month. A lot can happen in a month. Baiting out bad touches. Where's booty shorts will the trade? I don't write the trade. I ride an ornithopter to work. Imagine if life was that easy, right? You can just fly to work. When are we going to be able to fly to work? That's what I need. I hate the traffic. Busy when you're a parent. Wait, you're a parent? That's cool. That's very nice. How's it like having a kid? Well, you're not. I'm sure you're not the only parent I have in my audience, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone else has a kids in my audience. In flavor, we do have like we do have Minna, that's her whole shtick. She's a mama. She's literally a mother. Things are going well. Started a small-scale biodiesel operation. Oh, wow. I saw a video of that on YouTube once. Some guy turning plastic into fuel. I'm happy as long as we got Juwun or any vampire werewolf form. Getting debated is part of the experience too. Glad to hear that. He is crazy all over the place and keeps trying to steal my coffee in the morning. Coffee and kids are probably not a good combination. I don't know if kids are even allowed to drink coffee. I'm happy I don't have kids. I'm insane. I think kids would be nice. If they can just skip, if I can just like skip the poopy part. If you can skip the part where they're pooping all the time and they're crying all the time, I think that would be nice. I'm using a specific seed for the oil. Oh, okay. Same as the one USA launched their supersonic jet with, actually. I've wondered about that too. Like, why aren't we using more like biodiesel or fuel type stuff? And I think I've just come to the realization there's just a lot more fossil fuels right now. Like there's so much stuff underground. I know there's like the myth of, or like myth, but I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory. It's not exactly a conspiracy theory, but the idea that, you know, fossil fuels are limited. But there was a conspiracy theory back in the day that we hit peak oil. I don't know how long ago the claim is, but we hit peak oil a long time ago. But it seems like there's still a lot of fossil fuel. There's like hundreds of millions of years worth of the stuff. Eventually we will run out. That is for sure. Like, it'll eventually run out, but there's like, I don't know, that we've been making this stuff for millions of years. Or not we. Not we, but you know, the plants and stuff. They've been doing it for millions of years, so there's gotta be a lot of the stuff down there. My wife is having him watch Care Bears the movie. There is some Care Bears. What are Care Bears again? Is that they're the bears with a cutie mark in their belly. For the lack of a better word, I'm just gonna call it a cutie mark. Because mineral petroleum is more plenty. That's what I was saying. It's more abundant. Nothing new with me, really. Just painting some more dudes. Gonna go to Adepticon. Let's go! Is that a Warhammer convention? Charms! Charms is the word. Cutie marks. Care Bears are the bears who play with very specific children. Huh? What does that mean? The Care Bear stare? I don't know what neither of those terms mean. Speaking of conventions, ℚ𝕒 is coming soon. Is anyone going? I won't be going. My schedule is messed up. Plus everything's on the West Coast. That's like an eternity away. General wargaming, not just 40k, but yes, I play Conquest. Okay. How does one get into that? It's a very expensive hobby. Are you allowed to 3D print your own miniatures? Or is that considered like illegal? If you 3D printed your own figurines or miniatures, I think you could bypass all the, but then you'd need a 3D printer, which is in itself expensive. But those things look expensive. ℚ𝕒 doing Fansly thing was really controversial. What do you mean ℚ𝕒 is doing a Fansly thing? Depends on the game master and company. Oh, okay. But would they know? Would they know if you 3D printed it? What is this ℚ𝕒 doing a Fansly thing? What if we turn this stream into just a react stream? We're just gonna react to Fansly thing. Wait, this year. Are they partnering with Fansly? They check. Okay. But how would they know? How would they know? The last video I watched was Dragon Kisser. It's a very stupid idea of a game, but you know, it's stupid and it's smart at the same time. The fancy off guy situation. Wow. Off guy needs to find God. You know, they're in California. They are drifting further away from God. Depends on the war game. There's some that just sell STL files. Oh, really? But you can get better details from the commercial ones, usually. Well, that's what you got for being in California. What is the fancy thing? Am I gonna become a React tuber tonight? We were gonna become a React tuber tonight. Instead of playing DUNE Awakening, we're gonna become a React tuber. Do I even have a reaction scene here? This one's gonna be a video game, yeah. This here is a video game scene, but I'm pretty sure I can just bring a browser window on top of it. Okay, there's a browser window. Okay, nothing yab looks like. Let's look at anything yab there. Okay, let's look into this fancy situation. Yay, we are now a React tuber. Let's go. Let me embiggen myself. Where's VTube? There you are. Why am I whenever? Well, I don't count as a lewd tuber, I don't think. Okay, let me perch myself here. Which side is better, this side or that side? You know what? I'll be staring on that side. Might as well go here. I'm a little burnt out on DUNE. My base probably is a damn. You know what? I will fuel your base for you. This is my problem. I can't even have an addictive personality. I am addicted to just harvesting spice, just straight up. Okay. Like, let me just show you my problem. Okay, we'll go to this later real quick, but let me just show you my issue here. We will react to the fancy situation. But this is the level of stupidity going on in my life. Like, I have this whole thing full of spice. Not spice sad. This thing is full of spice melange. And I have two of those. That is also full of spice melange. And you know what? I have a third one. Okay, it's not full all the way. It's not full, but guess what? I have spice stored everywhere. Like, there's spice everywhere here. Like, for example, I've got spice here. Oh, this is where my spice usage comes from. I have like a bar situation. It's kind of like a spice bar. You know, you like some spice. You can buy the spice for me. Hello, William Ramsey. Hello. And I have another part of my base here that this section is like the guest section. I guess guests can visit my house here. But here in the basement for like guild, for like guild mates, I am currently the only one in my guild. I have like advanced fabricators. for people who want to craft like tier 6 items and they don't have them in their base, they can probably come here. And they can just dump their materials that I already have free spice here. There is free spice here, just dump the materials here and then you could build whatever you want. You just need to turn this one on. Just turn that thing on and then you can turn the things here on. But that is my problem. My problem is that I'm really addicted to harvesting spice. My carrier and the sandcrawler are currently in the deep desert. But yeah, that is my problem right there. Like, I have so much spice. I don't know. If my spice enters the market, it might crash. It might crash the economy. Like, look at all that. Look at all those things over there. At some point, all of those were full of spice sand. Now there's no more spice sand, but everything there was full of spice sand. But yeah. Let's turn off the sound. That is my issue. I don't know when it's gonna slow down. I should probably give it a break. Let everyone else farm the spice. Everyone else can farm the spice. But yeah, I have a base in the deep desert right now, which I should be breaking down soon. Maybe tomorrow, because I'm gonna be busy. Juwun in the stolen base. All he does is, but it's not stolen. All of that stuff is hard earned. Okay, hard earned spice. I mine the spice myself. Let's. All right, which video best explains the situation? Why do I have a missed call? You know, if only real life was like that easy. If I dumped all my spice into the market, I would probably be very rich. I would be very rich, but then I would have no more spice. And that's sad. I must have my spice. But how does that work in the real world? I'm guessing the I was watching a video on emeralds the other day. And I feel like that's what it's like. I'm gonna dox my front page. I'm doxing my For You page. Let's see, like, why are emeralds so expensive? This video here. Business Insider is gonna sue my butt, so we're gonna skip to the part. They're gonna cancel my video. I'm a proud e-beggar. When did I last beg for money? Like, where's that port? Let me here. This port here. This is like the spice flow. Or the spice burst. They open the gates. They open the gates.
For centuries.
How do we prevent Business Insider from copyright claiming our video here? It's this portion here when they open the door. See, they open the door. And that's a spice burst. Everyone rushes to get the spice. Everyone is rushing now to get the spice. The sad thing about the whole situation is that these are the leftovers from the mine, or like the waste. I guess it's the proper term is like waste. So the companies they mine the emeralds and they dump the waste in this specific area, and that's where the people come in to collect the waste, and they try to find emeralds from there. There they try to harvest emeralds from the exhaust. Is that the right term? I can't remember the correct term. It was in Spanish. This is Colombia. But then they try to find emeralds from that there. The sad thing is at the end of the video, close to the end of the video, is that the mining is getting more sophisticated, more efficient. I think that's the right word. More efficient. Let's turn off the music. The mining is getting so efficient that there's very little waste. Very little emerald waste. And the remaining shale, the stuff that the black stuff, they just use it as pavement. They don't even share it anymore. There will always be trace runoff, but they don't do that anymore. They don't do this here thing. The part where they dump, where they share the waste, because they don't share the waste anymore. They use the waste to make their pavement, like whatever that is called. Where's that part of the video? Anyway, you can watch a video. I feel like sometimes spicing is like that. They don't dump it because it's an ecological hazard as well. But here in this video, people are sad that they can no longer. I don't know the right term. Okay, they can no longer collect the emeralds. Lots of fuel being used, oil being spilled, toxic chemicals used to isolate the emeralds. But the people are sad that they can no longer they can no longer do this here. Because apparently emeralds are so expensive.
Comes from the nearby,
which is kind of crazy. She does end up with a little bit of emeralds here, there. Just for that.
These small stones are probably worth less than $25 each.
$25 each. That's kind of sad. They don't even look like they don't exactly look like emeralds. Let's mute that. I just want to see the emeralds in her hand. There. I don't really, is there a gemologist? Is there an expert gem person here? Like, the appeal of an emerald is kind of crazy. Those are worth way less. You can buy raw emeralds by the bag for like $15. I think these are Colombian emeralds. Should we put Colombian? Like, Colombian emeralds are so expensive. But I don't really get the appeal of emeralds. If you could spend an hour in a month and make what's equal to 2K in your area, you wouldn't. That's what she was saying. It sounds like a sad thing hearing what she's saying, $25. But in the video, she literally says it's so much better than working regularly. I think the interviewer must have asked her, like, is it sad? Is it depressing? She said what she says is working 8-hour shifts is sad. Working 8-hour shifts is depressing. So she's literally saying here, I think it's in this part here. Yeah, something like that. She is saying what she's doing is not sad. It's not depressing. She's talking up what she's doing here. But emeralds are kind of weird. This can't be a real emerald. Because real emeralds look like this, right? This is what a real emerald looks like. It has, I think inclusions is the correct term. But there's a French word they use for it. There's a French term for the inclusions, right? You know all those fancy smancy gem jeweler. They have fancy smancy terms. They have a term for the emeralds thingy-majiggy. I think it's garden. Garden, something that's garden. What is French for garden? Is it? How do you pronounce J in French? I think it's pronounced Jardin. Spelled Jardin. I don't know how to pronounce it in French. I paid $20 for 500 carats of raw emeralds 4 years ago. That must not be Colombian emeralds. That must not be Colombian emeralds because these bad boys are very expensive. They could be like, I don't know. But Colombian emeralds, look at that. This is I don't know how many carats this is, but it's 8.5 by 6.2 millimeters. $7,000. This must be like what? 3 carats? I don't know. I'm not a gem expert, but it's you see the inclusions, the Jardin. Colombian emeralds are so expensive. The emeralds in Minecraft are not real emeralds because they're too perfect. I think real emeralds, people look for emeralds specifically. Again, don't take my word for it. I'm not an expert. But they're looking for this thing. Jardin. How do you pronounce this? I don't get it. But year like this. This is what people look for in an emerald. Looks like an infinity stone. I didn't know Colombia had emeralds, and I'm in South America. The Colombian emeralds are like the most wanted emeralds in the world. Colombia has a lot of good stuff. Is the booger sugar? Does that come from? Does that come from Colombia too? Does a booger sugar? Am I saying the right thing? I'm talking about cocaine. Does that come from Colombia? I know they also have a different drug. It's escaping me right now. But there's also another drug. Garden is hardin. Is that also French? Do the French pronounce the J's as an H? Quite literally, Juwun, it's a relative thing. You'd move dirt for an hour, then pan for 30 minutes and melt the dust for another 30 minutes for a $4,000 paycheck. I mean, yeah, sure. I'm not saying was I saying it's a bad thing? What I was saying is that, oh yeah, $25 for each of those things. That's tiny. But if I found something that's $7,000, if there is a chance that I could find, that would be more exciting. But it's more risky because it's not like you can find it every day. Now, what is that? What is that drug? Also in French, J is pronounced as a Y. Je suis. Why is that pronounced as a J? I don't know. What am I trying? What am I thinking about here? What is the term? It is a medication that we use. Did you see that giant copper ingot they dug up this week? Giant copper ingot. Wait. I need to be careful. I should not be Googling. I should be careful not to Google stuff. I've doxed myself before. I don't want to dox myself again. Okay, we'll stick with YouTube. We'll not Google. We'll not Google giant copper ingots. What do you mean giant copper ingots? Because I use Amazon. I'm just gonna be careful. Giant copper ingots or giant raw copper. Giant raw copper ore. Is that his own? No, that's 2 years ago. 2 years ago. This is old. Anyway, back to the back to the emerald stuff. Oh, it's muted. Wait, I'm trying to remember. What is the name of that drug? We use it in hospitals. It's an allergy medication. Not allergy, nausea. It is a nausea scopolamine, that's the thing. There was one found in Arkansas that was 190 pounds. Scopolamine, that's the thing. Scopolamine. I think scopolamine is like it's a nausea medication, but it's used as a, the drug that people use for drugging people. It's a thing that you use to drug people to get them to do stuff. That also comes from Colombia. Lots of weird stuff in Colombia. Describe how the drug is used and its intended effects. It is a rufinol. It is used as a roofie, but apparently it's also like got like suggestive powers. You can make someone take it. Scopolamine is what it is. Scopolamine. There, this one. Devil's Breath, aka scopolamine. It's also from Colombia. This one, it's also from Colombia. There, Colombia. For some reason, I can't click stuff, but it is from Colombia. That's a new one. We use this in the hospital, but it comes as a patch, and I don't know the dosing. The dosage must be low. Don't use scopolamine. It can cause psychotic break if it wasn't mixed right. I mean, I don't plan on using it. But I give this to people. It's a patch. It's not like we don't give it orally. It comes as a patch, and then usually like after surgery or whatever, people have nausea, intractable nausea that can't be controlled. You give them a patch. That's cool. That's scopolamine patch. But yeah, that's it. Devil's Breath. But it's crazy how expensive emeralds are. And the thing that makes emeralds expensive is also their imperfections. If you were to go to eBay, I'm pretty sure you can find a lot of emeralds that are, again, I don't know how do you know if an emerald is real or fake? It's not like you can use a diamond tester. Excuse me. It's not like you can use a diamond tester on emerald. Is there like a diamond tester that's specifically for emeralds? Specific gravity? Oh, what is the term? What is the term? Probably specific gravity, yeah. Reflective index, is that the right term? Reflective index. I only want to on uranium glass. Moissanite, that's the word I was looking for. Moissanite. Moissanite, I think, for me, like moissanite is really cool. Like it's more flashy than a diamond. Like it's got a higher reflective index than a diamond. Very close to the hardness of a diamond. And natural moissanite comes from outer space, or I guess natural moissanite only forms in outer space. It does not form here terrestrially. But they're grown in labs, and they're incredibly cheap, but I wouldn't say incredibly cheap. But they're a lot cheaper than diamonds, and they look just as good, if not even better. They're just not as hard, but you know, a 9.5. 9.5 is up there. I don't really get the thing about I don't really get emeralds. That's the thing, but they're really expensive. So if I can find an emerald, I will be very happy to sell it. Cuz they don't look very good to me, even though I like green. I really like the color green, but that's not an emerald. Here, risk it all for emeralds in Colombia. The true price of this exquisite green gem. June won't get much for an emerald. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you were just a random person stumbling across an emerald on the ground, I don't think you can get as much as much from it if as if you were a jeweler. Jewelers sell the emeralds for like a premium. But if you're to bring an emerald to a jeweler, I don't know. I think you won't be getting a very good deal. At the end of the day, it's the jewelers win, or whoever those people are. Truth, yeah. It's because gems are not exactly they're not exactly a good investment. I think that's what people say. You know, gold and silver are a good investment, but gems are generally not. Like you buy them from a jeweler, they sell the gems at a premium, and when you sell them back, you've already lost money. You won't get a deal on gems anyway. Most gems people like you sell are garnets and rubies for industrial use. Those are lab ones too. It's not like they're using I don't think they use natural rubies for lasers and stuff. They have to use lab grown because they have to be perfect. I just like how uranium glass cups look. Can you use them? Are they safe? I bought a 40-carat blue topaz in Iraq for pretty cheap, but it was still worth less in the States. That's the thing. If you like how they look, you know, I understand like pretty stones. I like pretty stones. No, Juwun, uranium is not safe to drink from. Didn't people eat out of uranium like ceramics created out of uranium back in the day? Like, could you get a uranium glass that is not crazy crazy irradiated? But yeah, you know, but like pretty stones, I get pretty stones. It's about the same amount of radiation that is in yogurt. There you go. Then if that's the case, then it's then it's safe to drink out of it, I guess. There is radiation. Like we're exposed to there's like ambient radiation. If it's I don't really know how like what the dangerous number would be. But we're all being bombarded by radiation. And it's not very high. Plus doesn't glass block radiation? Glass blocks radiation, right? Certain types of radiation. I think higher energy radiation is blocked by glass. Uranium glass contains trace elements and is safe to display inside a glass cupboard. But it's dangerous if bits of glass, yeah, and dust get in you if you use it over time. There you go. Lead glass blocks radiation. But like glass can block radiation too, right? The reason why like visible light goes through glass is because It has a longer wavelength, but it absorbs shorter wavelengths. I'm not an expert in this thing, okay? But can glass block radio? Not very well. Can glass block radio? What type of radiation are we talking about? Are we talking about gamma radiation? Let's just go radiation, because you know what? Visible light is radiation. Everything is radiation when you talk about it. Yes, it blocks radiation. It blocks UV light. Well, it's not exactly. How about X-ray? Can can glass block X-ray? Yes, but only specialized lead glass. There you go. Can glass block gamma rays? Well, apparently yes too. Specialized radiation glass. Time for me to get some sleep. I gotta work tomorrow. All right, thank you, thank you, Captain Weasel, for stopping by. I gotta remember your name. I only remember the Soma part. Hoshino Soma, is that right? Hoshiko Soma. Thank you for joining the Sugar Bros. Thank you, thank you. And good night. Good night. I'm sorry I don't recall your original name. I'm a terrible human being. But if I had to guess, if I had to all right, it's probably gone. I can't remember the name. I know there was this VTuber. Never mind. I might get it wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. You're not gone yet. I don't want to get it wrong, but I remember someone. Their Oshi was, what is her name? Pio. Is it Pio? Their Oshi was Pio, and I might be wrong. Yes. Did I get it right? Oh, what was your name before then? It had something to do with snacks or something. Was it crackers? Chips? Was it chips? No Pipkin style breakdowns. Naked Tiger Boy. BB chips. I knew it. What is your name before? This is killing me. I should know this. I do remember. Yeah. Anyway, muted son. Okay. I'm so bad. I knew it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My for gore. My for gore. Oh, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. And good night, and go easy. Don't work too hard. It's really hot out there. When you wake up, that is. It's gonna be hot tomorrow. I don't know. Everywhere is burning though. Apparently, Juwun is so out of the loop. He doesn't realize Karis is he now? Really? I don't know about that. We could probably look up Kara's channel or something. I don't see no. It's almost winter here. Oh yeah, You know, the weather is reversed. It should be like winter down there. No, never. I'm a say so streamer. I'm super say so. I don't see anything. Okay, good night. Good night. Oh, it's on his throne. Okay. All right, let's go to this off guy fancy deal. This stream is all over the place. It has zero. It has zero DUNE in it. Okay, let's see. Find your Oshi fancy. Okay. Who's Sagi? Oh, this is the Hololive historian guy. Is this Hololive? He is Hololive historian. Okay, we'll give it a listen. I was afraid there. I have ad blocker. It is him.
By Fansly.
It is him. It is the guy. Well, we'll give him a listen here. We'll hear him out.
Joining ℏ𝕗𝓚, come find them in the exhibitor hall and meet some of their incredible talent.
I'm sorry. You are Filipino. Your opinion does not matter. Bye-bye. Filipino detected. Opinion rejected. Let's watch another video from someone else. Watch me get canceled for saying that. Am I gonna get canceled? I probably won't. Juwun is racism.
Okay, so it seems that there's been an update.
Oh well, moving on. That is the most racist I've seen Juwun in years. What do you mean? I'm not racist. It's just that
To the whole
that was a drama guy who doxed like Hololive VTubers, right?
ℚ𝕗𝓚 Expo situation, and a lot of people are unhappy as more VTubers have been coming in and giving their own opinions about some of the kind of, I guess, partnerships that they're doing.
How long ago was this? It was a month ago. Wait, let's look for the most recent. Racism is why you won't trade kidneys with me. I have perfectly healthy kidneys, okay? I don't need anyone else's kidneys. Well, this is a month ago. All of this is a month ago. Okay, who has the best take in this drama? This is old news, apparently. We are behind. We're way behind in the news here. Alright, who is a trusted name in gaming? Trusted name in gaming. Trusted drama tuber. Who is a drama tuber we can trust? I'm tired of whores. That is clearly the word whore. I don't know anyone except for this one. I only know Rev. You are a behind. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm a behind? I am behind. Not that I'm a behind. Although it's a given that the first 1 to 3 hours of any Juwun stream will be yapping. I don't know where will we end up playing DUNE tonight with all the drama going on right now. You're 100% a butt. Okay, we'll listen to Rev. It's my ad blocker on. Please, ad blocker be on.
Hey, what's up guys, Ruff here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the ℚ𝕗𝓚 Expo situation. For those who are not familiar, this is a VTuber centered.
Imagine if I get what do you call this? I don't even know the terminologies anymore. There are so many words running through my head right now. What if I got copyright claimed by Rev? Hopefully not. Hopefully not, but we're trying to get to the bottom. We're trying to get to the bottom of this situation. It's been a month ago too. He's already had his views. He doesn't care.
Convention. This is their 5th time doing it, but right now they are getting absolutely blasted on Twitter. They faced controversy before, as I will talk about shortly, but this time a lot of people are concerned due to the very least their vagueness about a recent sponsor and set.
You know, let's just look at the webpage. I have a problem focusing. I do not have ADHD, okay? I do not have ADHD, but I have trouble focusing on someone else's video. When it's my stream, I can't really focus on what he's saying. Okay, let me try to distill what this guy is saying. Apparently there was like an off guy and a face drama. I remember that because you know, off guy being in California, super liberal. I do not have ADHD. This is slander. This is very big slander. But off guy being in California, it's expected to be like super liberal. I don't know if woke is the right term. People still even use the word woke. Okay, sorry, Rav. I'm gonna be bigger than you. You are a little girl. I'm a big boy. There. I'm vlogging his video now. Okay, I'm not asking for drama. I really doubt that I will catch drama from this. But this is my stream. I want to be bigger than you. But yeah, it is in California, so it's really expected that they're gonna be like quote unquote woke. That's another thing, yeah. Like, do you want to support off guy? Do you want to support off guy when they're woke? Just think about that. The VTuber and VTuber fans, if they go to attend off guy, you're supporting. What am I? Am I Indian now? You're supporting the woke, and that's what they did too. That's what they did because I don't know why. Like, why do people think like Pippa is like a right wing VTuber? I really don't think Pippa is right wing. I think she's more like, probably at best maybe a libertarian. Right now, people use woke to describe rants. Who's rants? For those who are not in the know, rants games involve slavery, R-word, corrective. What is that? Hello, Long! People are stupid and jump to conclusions. Yeah, at best, Pippa is probably, like, libertarian. That's why she was watching a lot of those. I think one of her the stuff that she used to react to that gained popularity or reacting to were those sovereign citizens or was that like or was it like First Amendment auditors? Can't remember. I think it was sovereign citizens. Corrective is using it as a punishment. How is that woke? Just Reddit being Reddit. Oh no, I might be blocking Rev, but I'm also blocking chat. So let's bring the sugar bros up some more. How are you down there? How am I on top of you? Okay. Time to bring you guys on top. There you go. You know what? I really find First Amendment auditors annoying. Are they even really? I know it's some kind of they have to be some form of libertarian, just like the sovereign citizens are sort of libertarian. But they're just so annoying. First Amendment auditors. if they were really trying to push the boundaries, instead of going up to like government, they do go to like government buildings and shout expletives to audit the First Amendment to see if the police get called on them or whatnot. If they really wanted to test the First Amendment, if they really wanted to audit the First Amendment, I dare them to go into a government building and shout the N-word. Instead of going to public spaces and annoy the people and not get, not get canceled or whatever. Why not go there and shout the N-word if you really want to test the limits of free speech? But I don't think they're there to test the limits of free speech. I think they're just there to be annoying and probably get views. Yeah, most likely get views. They're there to try to they're still trying to play it safe, First Amendment doesn't prohibit someone from telling you to F off. But the thing is, they're auditing the First Amendment, right? They're trying to get the police to arrest them. That's what they're doing. If the police arrest them, then they'll say they failed the audit. Is that right? Am I correct? Is that what the First Amendment auditors are doing? They go around, shout expletives, and if the police arrest them, then they failed the audit. It's not people who don't understand the games are making this claim so they can force their way into the H crowd to change it. Who is Rants anyway? I've never heard of that before. They can say that, but people can say it back. No one has to say they're right. That's the thing about free speech. You're allowed to say anything. You're allowed to be racist if you want to be, but there are like consequences. And the First Amendment auditors don't want to face those consequences. So they don't really push the limits of free speech. They are just, yeah, that's it. It's view farming. If it's online, it's view farming. There are real auditors out there who work for NGOs that audit arrest records and stuff. That makes more sense. But the people who go around just being annoying in general, yeah, they're just there for the views. It means that the officer can be wrong when they say they're gonna detain someone who think is not mentally sound. Means that the officer can be wrong when they say they're gonna detain someone who think is not mentally. What do you mean? I have a little bit of the heart. I am kind of slow in the head, so forgiveness is due. Am I allowed to say the word for slow? Because that's what it literally means, right? It just means slow. I do have a little bit of the slowness. Means they think the person is mentally disturbed and potentially in danger. Okay. Well, if they're being violent while shouting expletives, then yeah. If they're being violent and shouting expletives, yeah, whatever. But there are some people who go up to the police and throw them the middle finger, right? They drive by the police and show them the middle finger, and if the police reacts, then the police has failed the audit. Because it is true, you're allowed to shout, probably not shout, like shout might be threatening, but you're allowed to say F you, pig. You're allowed to say F you, pig. And then if the police comes after you for saying that to the police, then the police can get in trouble. That is protected speech, though. Just the officer can flip you back. Yeah, there you go. Yes, you're a little retarded. No, I am a genius. I'm actually very genius. Just a little slow. A genius can be slow. I think that is allowable. That is. I miss ℙ𝕒𝕗. Is ℙ𝕒𝕗 still on her break? I have not gotten an alert from Hachama in forever. Is she still around? Eight months ago. I really feel bad for Hachima. I hope she's doing okay. I know they're still posting on her. They're still posting on her X, but it's not her doing the posting. It's her manager or something. Okay, she has shorts. Her last short was 8 days ago. So, but it could be like it could be late. Her manager could be posting like old videos or something. I don't know. Hopefully the Chalmers is okay. Hello, Choco. Hachima has been putting out videos. I know she's been like vlogging. Not exactly vlogging, but IRL stuff. I don't know if the stuff is old though, like pre-recorded stuff. But I hope she's doing okay. I know like she had another mental breakdown a couple of months ago. And yeah. Hopefully she's doing well. I wish her the best. Hachima, it was Hachima and Coco that got me into watching VTubers. I did React Slap for 8 hours. My throat is raw. Good to have you back. Thank you. This is not supposed to be a React video, but here we are, barely reacting. That's the thing. I can't do React content. I can barely. Am I still playing Dune? Dune is in the background. Dune is right there. There. That's where the Dune is. But we got caught. We got caught in this cool off guy drama. We have barely made it past the first minute. Look, 27 seconds. We are in the 27-second mark. We went from June to off guy fancy collab and we haven't talked about 27 seconds. I am a terrible React tuber. I can't be a React tuber. Okay, let's see who's the best React tuber. We have to look up the best React tuber. I'm thinking that's ℙ𝕒𝕗𝓚. Okay, we will react to the best React tuber. I really hate this. I really hate the it's over thumbnail. Every it's over video. Every time. Why don't we make this into a movement? Every time you see it's over, you don't click. I am not clicking an it's over video anymore. Because an it's over means it's what's the name of that YouTuber? Pegasus. More Pegasus. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. It's over, it's never over. It's never over. The end, it's over. The end. It's done, it's over. The stupid bricks and minifigs. Bricks and minifigs. Drama. Every time I see a bricks and minifigs drama, every time it says it's over, it's never over. Juwun longing for the days he could be a cute hair boy for a Robin. I've seen a video on that recently. It's about how the classical Romans and ancient Greece were not LGBT, or at least were not. Anyway, it's bad to be LGBT. It was bad to be LGBT back in the day. That's the video I watched. But look, the end. It's over. It's never over. Look, bricks and minifigs. It's over. I bet he has another bricks and minifigs. Okay, there's no. Wait here. Here, bricks and minifigs. I'm pretty sure CoffeeZilla was a bricks and minifigs. Why is it over for? And look at this. Look at the titles. Wait, are there two? It's over. There are two, so it's not over. The penguin zero situation is crazy. It's not over because I just hate this so much. I just hate this so much. I am never clicking another It's Over video. No more. I am not giving you your click. Stupid, it's over. Roman is okay to be gay. Yes, as long as you were the top. That's what the video was saying. Like in Greece it was more accepted. Ironically, they were more accepting than the Romans, but still. It was a shame to be the bottom. It's not a bad thing. It's not a hedonism either. The Romans were super hedonistic. But yeah, the video I watched is about being gay in the classical world. And it's not as flowery. It's not as flowery as what people nowadays would say it is. Just download the videos from a third party so you can watch it all good. I'm not interested. Or change your algo. I don't get any It's Over videos. The only reason I saw that It's Over is because we were looking up Asmongold, and Asmongold doesn't It's Over. But I personally will not click an It's Over video anymore. But we're gonna see how he does it. The king of slop reacts. Isn't Asmongold the king of slop react? Wait, why is he called Jaden? Isn't this ℏ𝕗𝕚? Does he like ℏ𝕗𝕚? Or is that just some random... What is their race again? What is the race of ℏ𝕗𝕚 and ℚ𝕚? I know they used to be Draenei, but they're no longer Draenei. What are they called again? What are they called again? ℏ𝕗𝕚 and ℚ𝕚. Ew, Asmongold. We're trying to learn how to react to videos. We're learning to react. No, okay, I have to go to the WoW wiki. There we go. I'm gonna type in ℚ𝕚. I can't even spell ℚ𝕚. Fake fan. I don't know how to spell ℚ𝕚. There we go. I know how to spell ℚ𝕚. Eridar, there you go. Thank you so much. It is Eridar. Where's Eridar? Oh, there, Eridar. I can't believe it. I'm a fake fan. It is Eridar. It's out of the loop. He doesn't know what he's doing. I am so out of the loop. Even I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so confused. Yeah, ℏ𝕗𝕚 is my guy. This is my bro. He should have won. No one cares about Azeroth. Just let Azeroth get destroyed. Is that when he was Draenei? ℏ𝕗𝕚 is so cool. Check out the Tiger Boy Discord and screenshot from the Rance game. Okay, Rance game. Hachima is so cute. Okay, let's see. What is this Rance game? Okay, which one is it in? You're always saying rants. What's so good about a man who treats you like a slave? Okay. How old is this game? The protagonist is not a good person. That's not good. Is that what he looks like in Warcraft 3 Forge? You look like a fish. Why did they do this to kill Jaden? They made him look like a fish. He looked so much scarier here. What in the world? From that into this. What did they do to him? Does he at least have the pointy beard? Is this his hero icon? Okay, sorry. Is that his hero icon? That is tragic. It looks like that is his hero icon. Maybe he should bring Mask or Milk Bell out. They can focus more than 1/8 of a second. Okay, where were we? It's a very mild screenshot, so I'm guessing they're worse. The main character does worse stuff. Okay, you pick. Which video should we... Which video should we react to? Or learn? Which video should we learn how to react to? Either way, this evil old man is off to abuse Mr. Toilet. Okay. Take care. Oh, the Lego scandal. The Lego scandal is the biggest thing on the internet right now. Look at that. All the views. All the views from the Lego video is a lot more than the others. People are really farming this Lego deal. Main character, an angel, so he can get out of a contract with a succubus. That's crazy. Valve just made people mad. Really? Don't people love Valve? I'm surprised the Lego thing is still in discussion. I think the thing that's keeping it in discussion is the police. I think what the police did... what the police did is... You know, what Bricks and Minifix did is really bad, but what's really keeping the discussion going on is what the police did. Because it is blatant corruption in the whatever the town was, American Fork. Like, it's blatant corruption going on there with the police force. So I think that's the biggest. You know, the bricks and the bricks and minifix part is, I feel like it's close. It's reaching its end because the owner or whatever, it's finally getting to court. Blah blah blah. But the police stuff is the crazy part. Okay, we'll just find a random video. Here. So he is reacting to ℏ𝕗. Okay, let's see how he does it.
Okay, what is this here?
I'm in his face.
Question, what percent does the top 1% pay in federal income? Question, what percent does the top 1% pay in federal income taxes?
60 or 70%, I think.
That was a good ℏ𝕗. I haven't seen a ℏ𝕗 video in a while. I just recently watched a video from his other channel. He has another channel where he discusses... It's more like a video essay channel. I watched a video from that one recently, but I haven't watched an actual ℏ𝕗 video in a while.
I think it's about 40 to 50%. No, I believe it's about 35%. Then the top 10% pays 50 to...
Let me look.
I'm already lost. I'm already lost. Let's try and summarize what just happened. So I'm guessing the blue-haired girl is saying the rich suck, and then ℏ𝕗 is saying the rich pays most of the taxes. Okay, I got it. Super gawk, good for him.
What percentage of federal
What if we did this? What if we did this? I'm gonna try to stay quiet longer than ℚ𝕚𝕟𝕟𝕼, okay? I'm gonna try and keep my mouth shut longer than ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕼, because I don't know. I just have a hard time focusing on someone else talking when it's supposed to be me talking.
I bet it was like 50, 60. $38. Oh, I overshot. Okay, there you go. 38%.
60%, top 50% pays
There are so many things I wanted to say there. But I kept my mouth shut, so I think that's a small victory.
99%. The bottom 50% of earners only pay 1%. Did you know we actually have the most progressive income tax system in the entire Western world? Did you know that?
I did not.
Oh, we do. Of course you didn't know that. Why know anything before having an opinion? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're probably a raised taxes person, aren't you? But you didn't even know that we have the most progressive income tax?
Sorry, I can't do this. I can't do this. This is so hard. This is what React people do. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to. I still don't get it. I don't get it. Why are people watching this? 400,000 views. 400,000 views. Let's go to Caleb Hammer's channel. What episode is this? Okay, he's still getting more views.
I do not speak with my parents.
You chose.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing, guys. Why watch? Why watch ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕼 when this thing exists? I don't get it.
Okay, what is it?
Why watch this video when you can watch the real one? It's what I don't get.
They're not helping them.
Well, not helping's extreme.
Don't they pay taxes? Like, if you're white...
I'm already failing. I'm already failing at this. Okay. Let's go back to the original video we were supposed to react to. Let's go do this. Let's go do this one. Because the reactions can be entertaining. They want ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕼's input on it. Okay. That makes more sense than what was in my mind. They want ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕼's input. Okay. His input is just mostly watching the video though. Okay, focus. We're gonna make it through this video somehow. Somehow we're gonna make it through this video. If it's the last thing I do on stream, we are gonna finish this here video. I can't be a Reactuber. I'm a failure. I'm a failure of a Reactuber.
Of related events, or at the maximum, people are concerned that unaccompanied minors that are allowed at this event will be exposed to adult content. So here's ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕼 and their main page. This is an event in California, which will make a lot of sense in just a second.
The key is watching it together and sharing opinions. Okay, we're watching it together and we're gonna share opinions.
That'll be underway in mid-July this year. Now, recently...
So it makes more sense to do it live. Oh, that's what ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕼 is doing. He's doing it live, okay. Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. When you're reacting live. Because then you can talk with people.
A lot of people discovered that one of the major sponsors of ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕼 Generation 5 is Fansly.
Now, if you think about it, it doesn't sound no. Okay. I'm never gonna be the YouTuber claims, but you know, I don't. At first glance, it doesn't seem like it's a bad thing. I don't think, because there are a lot of YouTubers, but I think the issue would be if there are kids going to the convention. So that might be an issue here. But looking at it at first glance, it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Well, we'll find out some more.
Let me describe this platform as it's described on their page. Fansly is the site for spicy VTubers and more. This 18 plus site is full of the top VTubers in the space with the ability to sell paywalled content, stream, and connect with their fans. Find your next Oshi at this website with
Now, Fansly is it like are the content creators in Fansly exclusively like selling spicy stuff? Obviously, that's what the ad is. That's the way they're describing themselves, right? They're describing themselves as spicy stuff. But do the content creators there have to be like spicy? Can people just hide their stuff behind a paywall, or does it have to be spicy? They advertise themselves as 18 plus and spicy, so it's probably that might just be the case.
the ℏ VTuber. Now, of course, this
Oh, they have a VTuber category.
video is going to get absolutely fried in the algorithm because I'm saying all these no words and phrases. So help me out algorithmically by liking this video, commenting, or even subbing, because that will help counterbalance the bots who are going to be very angry at the words I'm saying. But we're talking about the sponsor, which, by the way, seems to be a very recently added one. And yeah, not only is this kind of the modern state of Western VTubing right now, where there's so much focus on adult content and platforms like this.
Like, are we able to... Okay, wait, never mind. Like Patreon, right? You could paywall, hide your stuff behind a paywall on Patreon. So I'm guessing Fansly is really more... It really is for the spicy VTubers.
It also raises questions as to whether or not this is a good idea for an event like this, because this convention is not 18 plus by itself.
There, that now it makes more sense. It's the kids. Think about the kids. But I don't think it's good to bring kids to a VTuber convention. I don't know. Maybe it's not good to bring kids to a VTuber convention. You wanna make sure they have a better childhood than that. You know, being exposed to VTubers at a young age, probably not a good idea.
There are plenty of 18 plus VTuber focused conventions out there, and if they want to have a sponsor like this, it would, I guess,
Are there
sense,
now?
and it would be more appropriate.
That is news to me. There are 18 plus VTuber conventions. Okay. Again, this is the biggest one. Now that I think about it, though, like in anime conventions, I don't really go to conventions. The only conventions I've been to are of the religious type, church conventions. But like anime, obviously, in those type of conventions, you won't have these type of things. But in anime conventions, do they also welcome that type of stuff?
But ℏ𝕗 is not an 18 plus event. In fact, as we'll see, minors can attend, including unaccompanied minors. So when ℏ𝕗 made this announcement on Twitter today, there's been a lot of backlash. They say your next Oshi is waiting. And for those who are not too familiar with VTubers, that basically means your favorite VTuber, right? So they continue on saying, we're excited to announce that Fansly is joining ℏ𝕗 Generation 5. Come find them at...
I'm sorry, but this just, I don't know. It feels like a nothing burger. Is it just me, or does this feel like a nothing burger? What is that? Sorry, I just feel like I'm on edge right now. Again, I might have to end the stream abruptly. But this just feels like a nothing burger to me. Sure, you have a sus sponsor. Okay. Let's just see the reaction to this. Maybe they can change my mind. Maybe the reactions can change my mind. Let's I am very open-minded.
At the exhibitor hall and meet some of their incredible talents. That's a debate.
Cuz I don't get this. Isn't ℡𝕝𝕒𝕟𝕟𝕼 aren't ℡𝕝𝕝𝕒𝕟 like ℙ𝕝𝕝𝕟 I know ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟 is no longer a deal. But wasn't ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟 a ℙ𝕝𝕝𝕟 company, and wasn't Rev like a big supporter of ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but everyone was super pro ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟. ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟 is okay, but Fansly is not. Is ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟 even welcome at Offguy? I don't know. Let's look at. I'm tempted to look up Rev and ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟. Let's look up Rev. Rev says does ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟. Because I feel like everyone, like all the drama tubers, is that the correct word? But all of the drama tubers were like pro ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟. Is that what Hassan Piker looks like now? It looks they must have edited his face. It looks really old there. What is this? Is this real? Okay, I don't see any ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟 stuff. I don't think anyone has issues with Fansly existing. I think they have issues with a company being a family-friendly event. That's what it sounds like. But is that really newsworthy? I don't know. Again though, when you're a drama tuber, you really have to hype the drama. Treep tried to cancel problematic VTubers but got completely exposed instead. I feel like it's not that big of a deal, but you really have to hype it if this is if this is what you do. Deplatform them. It's just a photo of a child. Try to cancel problematic VTubers but got completely exposed instead. Still haven't. No. I'm doing some research. Okay, I'm trying to do some research to see if there's some kind of like double standard going on here. But I could be wrong. For some reason, I feel like all the drama tubers were very pro ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟. How do you spell ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟? Maybe like that. But yeah, that's what I felt like. Everyone was pro ℡𝕝𝕝𝕟, and for some reason they're anti Fansly.
Debatable phrase, if we're being honest, for a platform that is exclusively for posting not safe for work content.
You usually are, anyway.
But then again, let's keep moving here, right? You can see their entire caption is about finding the best 18 plus website where your next Oshi and so much more will be waiting.
That is a big yikes too.
And as I pointed out earlier, of course, this is happening in California, many such cases.
Yeah.
Now the replies are not just dunking on this announcement; it's pointing out.
Yeah, if you just have a poster of Fansly, that might be okay. But when you're advertising an 18 plus site where kids could be around, maybe that probably is not a good idea. If the poster just says Fansly, like sponsored by Fansly, but if you have like something under that saying find your next 18 plus VTuber.
Some legitimate concerns that are not addressed at all by this post or anything on their website right now.
I don't think I can be a drama tuber. I really don't think I can be a drama tuber. Just a lot of these things just feel like nothing burgers. But you really have to hype some of this stuff up. What are the best sellers here? Let's see. What are what are Rev's best sellers? Let's look around here. What type of drama brings the most audience? Okay. Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is a big VTuber. Hassan, also big stuff. No one really cares about the Odyssey. I feel like a lot of these would probably be nothing burgers, but hey, content is content. Can't criticize the grind because he's doing what I can't. He is creating content. Call it slop. He is prolific. Some of them you'd get to the 100K. Okay. Like I said, we were gonna finish this video. By hook or by crook, we are gonna finish this video. We are gonna do this. We are gonna do
Now,
this.
I
Hey,
can
look.
see Madam
We are 3 minutes in.
Sadly
That
saying
is
kids walk
a
around
victory.
during the day. Surely this is not going to be done while
Come on, this is California. This is California. They're like, what do you call that? Isn't that the Folsom? Wait, that is San Francisco. This is San Jose. San Francisco is a nice place though. Nice place though it may be, they still have crazy stuff like the Folsom Street Fair. This is nothing compared to that. Still doesn't make it right. Kids walk around during the day. Surely this is not gonna be done while kids. It's this part down here that's sus. They should just remove that part.
kids are around, correct? Surely we're not going to put adult content in front of children.
Hopefully
right?
not.
And here's a quote from someone who makes this sort of content, and even they have an issue
Yikes.
with this sort of concept and at least the details we have surrounding it right now. I don't mind Fansly, obviously, I do not safe for work content there myself. However, I don't think this should be in the convention where there are children walking around. If it's in an adult-only section, that's one thing.
Why not? Google does. Really? Are there now? I've never gotten one. If there are any, I haven't gotten one. Doesn't like on are you saying on YouTube or on the Google search page? I know there are some like sus ads on YouTube like for a lot of gacha games with big-breasted ladies and stuff. Is that the same as this though? Does it really count as fraud? Fraud. Google running prawn ads on YouTube is a recurring. I've never seen a prawn ad. I've gotten ads for like AI, AI chat thingies. I just block them. Google used to have pop up regularly, but I haven't seen any since they've gotten rid of the banner ads. I didn't even realize they got rid of the banner ads. June was the ad for R34. What's R? Oh, the Rule 34. What is that? Is it like an app? A Rule 34 app? I've never well, you've built that algorithm. Is a site. Rule 34 is a site. Okay. Well, I'm saying like an app for the site is what I'm saying. Is it an app for the site? But you built that algorithm yourself. You're the one who trained your algorithm to do that for you. I have yet to get like a explicitly prawn ad. It's mostly like, you know, AI chatbots with big boobed anime ladies, and I just block it. Off screen, open a tab and type in. I know what that is. I am not a stranger to the I am not sheltered, okay? Doesn't change that they're running those ads on a site that are 13-year-olds on. Do they know that, like, wait, do they know that your age? That's the thing. What if they only, again, not that I'm defending Google. I've just never seen like an explicit ad that is that way. But if I did, there's a report button. There is a report button that you can press. The minimum age to have a regular YouTube account is 13 years old. But do they show those ads? I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know. Cuz they're do you need to give away your age? Well, your Google account knows your age. Whatever. Whatever. But yeah, it's still sus if Google is indeed running ads for prawn. That would be sus. I've had ad block for like 12 years. I don't have ad block on my phone though. They have no way, and yeah. It's probably it's good that they can't verify your age, but yeah, prawn ads no good. Just report the prawn ads.
But I don't think it is. And right now, just looking,
Like, just report. Just like reporting Fastly. Report Fastly. Like this. Thank you for the $2.
Thank you.
Like this
Here,
YouTuber.
I would like it. There you go. A like for you. Thank you for the $2. 2 Canadian dollars. Wait, I just... Never mind. I was trying to think if Canada was up in the news again recently, but... Nothing that I can remember.
around at the available information, we don't know. And at the very least, this shows little regard for what's going on at this convention. If you're going
It
to
is
introduce
California.
something like this
is California mentality. In California mentality, they don't really care. Like they have I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but they have young boys dancing for adults, right? This was like an issue back in the day. Not an issue, but this was like a news thing back in the day where they had young boys doing like the dances for older men, and the older men was giving them money. This is nothing compared to that. So California is drifting further away from from God and morality. Well, that's just how it is. Canada has been in the news down here because we've been mocking Canada Day. Oh yeah, it is Canada. It was Canada Day. USA Day is coming up soon too. Happy Canada Day, I guess. For some reason I thought Canada also celebrated July 4th. I guess I was wrong. When does Canada celebrate Canada Day? For some reason, yeah, I thought it was July 4th too. I thought we shared the same. Obviously, it makes no sense to share the same Independence Day or whatever day. But for some reason, yeah, I thought it was also on July 4th. Well, my area, we call it Dominion Day, since separation sentiment has grown rapidly. Then work on getting a second Independence Day. Like a second, I don't know. There. I just watched a video recently about Canada too. I think it was probably a ℏ𝕗𝓄 video on Canada. No, it was a video about how Alabama is doing better financially compared to Canada. Alabama, like one of the poorest states in the union. I don't know the correct terminology. It's obviously not GDP because, you know, Canada is a whole country. Its GDP is obviously going to exceed Alabama's. But the numbers were saying that Alabama is even doing better than Canada. Just wants the 4th of July too, which is promised to be even more Julyer than the first one. Excuse me. 4th of July squared. No, I believe it. Our leaders actually tried to destroy the country. It was a video about like comparing Canada to Alabama. And Alabama is like one of the poorest states. I know I'm laughing about it because it's funny, but it's also sad. We should watch that video and react to it. I can't focus on a single video. How do they do it? I really need to watch a live stream of a reactuber to figure out how they do it. Because how do they stay focused on one video? I really want to hop off and watch another video, really. I can't finish this one.
You should make it very clear this is barred, 18 plus only. But right now, we know this convention allows children.
You know, I feel like he is intentionally stretching out. He is intentionally like stretching this video out to 10 minutes. It has to be. Like the point was already said and done. Is he just gonna read tweets? I'm gonna fast forward. Is he just gonna read tweets? Okay, reading Kershaw. Reading tweets. What is this now? I want to thank everyone. I need to use the bathroom. I promised that we're gonna finish. Why did I promise? Why did I ever promise I was gonna finish this video? It's already lost interest to me. I'm no longer interested in finishing this video. Watch something you like and react to it, or something you'll find interesting. That is a very good idea. Can I relieve myself from the responsibility of finishing this video? It's not ADHD. It's just that the point has been said. It's been said. It's finished. Done. Finito. The point has already been made. Okay, they're bad because they're kids. Period. That's it. You could have summarized this video to like 3 minutes. Okay. Off guy. Advertising Fansly, or like, sponsored by Fansly. Advertising for 18 plus. Kids are gonna be around. This is no good. There, point said and done. I want to move on. I want to move on to a different video. Fair. Rev is pretty boring. I don't know exactly. I'm not sure if he's boring. People are obviously watching his stuff. I think the topic is just boring. The topic is just really boring. Let's look at the Canada versus Alabama. Alabama. Here, this is it. How Alabama became richer than Canada. This is ℏ𝕗𝓵𝓄. How Alabama became richer than Canada.
State budget.
This is definitely more interesting than that, but I need to use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back, okay? And then we will learn how Alabama became richer than Canada. All right, be right back. All right, I have returned. Hello, hello. Probably should change the name of this stream. Because it is not Dune. Whatever this stream is, it is definitely not Dune. So we should edit it. There we go. Just chatting. Probably Dune. There. There. At least it's no longer false advertising. All right. It's no longer a Dune stream. You know, I'm still, you know, I would like to thank all of you. You know, it really warms the heart. I guess it's the right way of putting it, but you know, I really do appreciate that you guys are still watching me, even though I'm super inactive. I don't stream. I don't make content, but you guys are still showing up, which is very nice. Which is amazing, and I thank you very much for it. Lots of rodeo and bull riding videos. I've been watching a lot of rodeo poker. What is rodeo poker? Playing old obscure games from finding some that are unintentionally comedy gold. What have I been watching recently on YouTube? Like horror stuff. Oh yeah, like I said, you know, not exactly ARGs, but like analog horror. Actually, I've been watching videos about. Not exactly watching the analog horror itself. I've been watching videos about the analog horror. We need to lock. Okay, that's it. That is a sign. That is it. I have to end stream now. It's a lot earlier than I was hoping, but this is it for now. I don't think I'll be able to stream tomorrow though. I don't know. I might just have to ask Mask to stream. Are you guys okay if Mask stream? If Mask streams every now and then? Because I don't know. I might not but the channel might be able to stream more if Mask could stream. I can make Mask flustered. Go for it. Rodeo poker is basically playing chicken with a bull. What is playing chicken? Last person sitting wins. That's good. That's scary. There's some fun 15-minute videos on it. I will look that up. Oh, have a good night, Juwun. Do you have Mecha Chameleon? That might be something fun to play with chat. Mecha Chameleon. I don't have it, but I've heard of it. It's where you paint yourself and hide. Kind of like... What's the name of that game? Where prop hunt. Kind of like prop hunt, huh? Didn't play chicken with dirt bikes. I think I get the concept. Like the chicken is the one who runs away. Is a coward. Bok bok. I get it. Sounds very dangerous though. Sounds dangerous. Okay. Okay, we're kind of pushing it now. But that is it for tonight. Maybe sometime I'll have Mask stream for me. But that's it for tonight. Thank you, Random Perv. Thank you, Count 7. Thank you, JPZ. And thank you, everyone else who is still around. I don't know when I will stream next, but I will see you when I see you. That's it for now. Atsuan. Atsuan. Hello, Sensoka. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, Psych. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up, even though I don't stream very much. That's it. Atun. Atun, matane.